Hi, welcome to A Marriage Moment. I have asked my friend Jean here this afternoon to just share about her marriage and encourage and bring hope to others. So thank you, Jean, for being a part of this.
You're welcome.
And if you would share a little bit with others about yourself first, that would be awesome. Yes.
Well, this is fun. Where to start? Because I can start differently every time. Um, about myself, okay. I'm 89, but inside I'm 40, and I think young, and I'm going to continue to until the Lord takes me. And I'm quite confident when I go out driving the car, like was still 16. And so I'm hoping I never lose that confidence. And I love to entertain. I used to love cooking, but I'm sort of losing that desire. And I love serving people, and I like it. I just love it when they clean up the mess. And so um, I, I'm I'm a person that likes to be around happy people because I'm a happy person. Even I can get through tough times because I am a happy person. I don't dwell on the ifs and the buts. Yeah,
Thank you, Jean. Thank you for sharing that. Now, Jean, how long have you been married?
it would have been 67 years this January, and it was winter time when we married, January the 18th at 6 o'clock in the evening. It was 23 below Fahrenheit. And I was actually in and out of the church and home in a car without a coat on, just with my wedding dress. And believe it or not, I never even felt the cold.
Well, what is a funny story between you and Warren throughout your years of marriage that really stood out to you, Jean?
Well, the best part about living with Warren was he was such an easy man to live with. I said anybody could live with Warren. He had a dry sense of humor, and you didn't know how to take him at first, but then you caught on to it. And he could be the funniest person at a party. He could tell the best jokes, and I laughed the hardest.
Um, Thank you, Jean. 66 years of marriage. I hope you heard that. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, Jean, in those rough times, how did the two of you get through those rough times?
Well, I can say there wasn't many rough times in those 67 years. We were very different people, Warren and I. He had his own personality, and so did I. And we dealt with anything that came along pretty well, I'd say. There was ups and downs. Even once I decided I was going to leave him because I no longer loved him, and that was only after 2 years. And my friend said to me, "Well, why are you cleaning up your house if you're going to be leaving your husband?" And I started to laugh, and that was the end of my leaving. So there was times like that. Um, there were few times like that, and so you just have to kind of make a joke out of some things and get over yourself and analyze what it was and seeing it wasn't very important, and just make it work. It's hard work, but you can make it work if you want to. The biggest thing is, do you want to? Do I want to stay with this person? Think about all the good qualities he has, and I bet you couldn't find it in somebody else because God brought you together. So I always thought about the good qualities of Warren, and I wouldn't have wanted to leave him. Yeah.
Cool. Good choice. um, so, Jean, share a secret with us on being happily married.
Well, a secret. We used to sneak away from the kids and go for a car ride by ourselves and hold hands and maybe go out to the woods somewhere and make love. And we had the privacy of the whole forest, so we weren't afraid of anybody peeking or walking in on us. And we loved to go for a car ride by ourselves and leave the kids at home. And I felt it was important to take those times to be together without the kids.
Thank you. That is important to have those moments in our marriage where we do spend one-on-one without children or work or other things in our life. So thank you for that, Jean. Now, what is something you could share with others to encourage them to keep fighting the good fight for their marriage?
Well, a lesson I learned right at the beginning of my marriage, I had read somewhere something very important. And it said, when you start having children, don't put your children before your husband. Keep your husband as number one in your life, because those children are going to grow up and leave home. And if he isn't number one, you're going to be alone. You'll have nothing in common. So I always made sure that Warren was first in my life. And not that I put the kids down, they were first too, but in a different way. So I think that was the most important thing of all, was to put your husband first and have fun together.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Jean, marriage moments in the 66 years of being married. And thank you for that encouragement that you have shared with me that we will share with others.
Well, you're quite welcome.
Okay, thanks.